Russell Westbrook showed up to New York Fashion Week wearing an ankle-length white kilt, off-white cardigan, and with front pockets and a diamond choker. And family, I understand the fashion statements that people are making. Don't get me wrong. To each his own. I know Westbrook is into the fashion and everything, but I ain't gonna hold you. And that's a white kilt, but I ain't gonna hold you. The way he's dressed, if you look at him, he looks like somebody's grandmother. Because the way the sweater's fitting and the kilt, he looks like somebody's grandmother. And yeah, fashion is everything. But if we being real with it, tell me this. If Westbrook wasn't Westbrook, he was just a guy, a normal guy, wasn't a famous basketball player or nothing, right? And he's walking down the street with this sweater on, this kilt, and those shoes. What would you say? Would you say it's fashion, or would you look at him crazy? And this is for the men. If you just seen him strolling right down the street and you walking down the street, what would you think? Would you say, oh, that's a nice new fashion? Man, I'm gonna get me one of those. Or would you be side-eyeing him, looking at him weird? And for the women, if this wasn't Russell Westbrook, it was your boyfriend that works at the Walmart, would you be walking down the street holding hands with him, and you got your dress and your sandals on and your hair done? Would you be walking down the streets holding hands with him? And I say that to say this. Only famous people can get away with it. People that have some kind of status, they can get away with it. You try it and see. You with no status, why don't you do it and see if you can get away with it? The next time your family having a picnic, you get you a white kilt, get you one of these sweaters right here, and some of these shoes right here, and you come to the family barbecue, and you see how they side-eyeing you. Or you and your wife come, or girlfriend, with her skirt on, and you come walking up holding her hand with your kilt on and this sweater and these shoes, and see what they gonna say to you at the barbecue. Because you ain't got no status. See, they can get away with it because they got that status. And that's what makes it dangerous. So we can critique them all we want, but our critique doesn't mean shit. Because people are always going to overlook it because their status is high enough for you to say, well, it's a kilt. But if I wear it, you wouldn't call it a kilt. You would damn sure say, something wrong with my boy. He got on this dress and this sweater and these boots looking like grandma. Man, I don't know what happened with that boy. That's what you would say to me. And with blue hair, it's not just Russell Westbrook alone. Kid Cudi wore something similar to what Westbrook had on for the same event. He had a traditional skirt under Nirvana long sleeve t-shirt. And what's crazy about it, he had blue hair too. So I don't know if they were both saying, hey, this is how we gonna rock it. He had blue hair and blue fingernail polish on. And another thing, I've seen kilts before. Well, you know, those are the ancient kilts. Maybe this is a new kilt. I don't know. Maybe it's a new kilt or something. And we already know Kid Cudi was in a full grandmother look dress before, when he was doing that tribute or that honor thing to Kurt Cobain. Remember? He had on the grandmother look that day. See, and Westbrook has on the grandmother look at this event, at this Fashion Week New York thing. I don't know. It does send mixed emotions amongst the people. And I understand it's fashion and everything. But man, some of us are blessed. I'm blessed all my sons are in their 20s. They already have their identity. And they're not going to put no kilt or dress or nothing like that on. They're just not going to do it. And definitely, the same way I'm critiquing Russ, my sons know definitely I wouldn't even critique them. I'd be on their ass. Something serious. See, but it goes back to, like I said, they have no status. So it wouldn't fly. It might fly around people that are into that whole agenda movement or whatever we want to call it, which is that whole fashion of it makes me more masculine to wear a G-string and a dress. No, if you're secure in your masculinity, you don't have to put on a dress to prove that you're secure in your masculinity. See how they flip that around on you? They flip it and say, oh yeah, he put on the dress or the kilt to show that he's secure with his masculinity. No, that's not true. I just thought about that. That's a flip mode they doing on you. They're going to tell you, yeah, if you put on a dress, you're comfortable in your masculinity. You know that you're a man. No, if I don't put on a dress, I know that I'm a man. Because I'm not going to even play that game with y'all. I'm not going to entertain that thought with y'all. That's how you're going to know I'm a man. Because I don't entertain certain shit. See, so you have to be careful when people try to flip shit on you. That's a flip like a mug. That's a cold flip. Yeah, he's comfortable in his masculinity. That's why he'll wear a purse or paint his nails green. No, that's a flip. Because a real man that's comfortable in his masculinity, he won't play none of that shit. Because he knows he's a man. So he ain't got to put on a dress or paint his nails to say, oh, I'm comfortable in my masculinity. Look, I'll wear a purse and some lipstick. That doesn't make you comfortable in your masculinity. Because it's certain shit a real man ain't going to do. He's not going to entertain that. Some shit you don't entertain. And that's how you know when you're comfortable in your masculinity, when you're able to not entertain certain things. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south. Unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.